We're good. I think we're live. I just clicked the button. Okay. Well, happy Monday, everyone. I hope you're having a good day. So we're going to jump right on in. If you are watching on Facebook or those that may join, if you want to drop in any wins that you've had over the weekend. Today, Eric talked about pretty much creating momentum, finding the right leverage tool that will work for you. So he did a lot of storytelling examples of what that looks like. But the gist of it, one example that he gave was that it was a millionaire that actually was into getting weight loss. So what they did was they took the product and then, of course, that kind of equated to them losing weight. And then when someone asked about what product they were taking, he told them exactly what to say. And then they would share it with someone. So that was basically a small impact. The focus of the leverage tool is making small changes to equate to big leverage. He also mentioned one of the stories about back in the kind of past times of the network marketing industry, you would really set up in-house meetings, or an example was pass out cassette tapes. And so what that means is that he would basically tell the people on his team, if you can pass out about 2 tapes a day, then of course you're continuously passing them out. It would equate to some big impact or big momentum in your business, as well as in the culture of your company. And so over time, the more you pass out tapes, the more conversations you have. And we all know that by now, all business is conversation. And so he wants us to take time. He's given us over these last 90 days. Of course, we are embarking actually on the end of this 90-day recruiting run. 90-day duplication run. And he wants us to go back through our notes for today's homework and find that one thing that you can implement to try to see if it will build momentum on your team. So if it's no more than, and we've talked before, I'm doing one of my training sessions about the social media recognition. If you try the social media recognition, it buys, again, the goal is to buy more time with your team to keep the momentum going. And if you possibly consider implementing the social media recognition, that may also increase the momentum on your team. And what he wants us to do is try it. So once you find something that you're interested in doing, another one that he kind of suggested is to always have 10 conversations going. So if you have 10 conversations going at a time, so if one falls off, that means you need to go find a new prospect, whatever those methods are that you have decided to add to your daily methods of operation. You want to go and find another person to always keep those 10 conversations going. You never want to get below 10. You can always go above 10. Again, if you are pushing to, have big goals, then your number shouldn't be 10. It should be 50. It should be 25. It should be 100, whatever that looks like for you, right? All of us have different goals. All of us have different needs in our business, but that is something that will create momentum in your business, which I think is the one I'm going to start with for me personally, and to kind of document it about the 10 conversations. To be consistent with doing that and always ensuring I have 10 going at a time. Also, just going through my notes, today's conversation really wasn't to give you any additional information. It was to reinforce all of the great information that he shared. The idea, again, is to find the leverage to move the mountain. And you have to test. We do plan, do, review. We have to test and tweak. So whatever that one thing you adopt, If you feel like it's not giving you any momentum in your business or in your team's business, of course, the idea is always to start with yourself. You try it first for you. If you see that it's working, it's building momentum, it's growing your business, then you pass it on to a few leaders on your team. If you don't have any team members, it's a great time. And don't be, afraid to identify that you don't, because right now I do not have a big team. I only have one team member. But again, if you start with yourself, you can document, and when you get your new team members, you will have something that will help them to be successful in their business. So today's homework is to go look back at all of the notes that you have, the great notes over the 90 days. We're almost at the end of this 90-day duplication run, and identify one thing that you want to adopt, a small change, to create big momentum in your business and your team's business. Ultimately, it'll roll over to the culture of Paparazzi Accessories, and continue to have us flourish. So I don't know if anyone has any questions, but if you do, feel free to put them in the chat on Facebook, or if you're watching on Zoom, feel free to put them in the chat, and I'm happy to answer. Tomorrow, he's going to, he mentioned that we're just going to share ideas of things that we would like to implement and kind of go through that. So we'll probably do the same here as well for tomorrow. Any questions? Nothing, Kaylee? Nothing? Okay. Hey, Tanya. So if you do have any questions, of course, when we end, feel free to drop them in the group, and someone will definitely look out for them and to answer, or you can drop them, of course, on this live stream that's in the Facebook group as well, and we'll answer. So a really quick training. I hope you guys have a great day. And if you do have any wins, feel free to share after the live ends. And we'll see you guys tomorrow.
Hey, thanks, Valencia.
You're welcome. Let's get ready for new releases, everyone. Bye, y'all.
Okay, bye.